Hey everyone, this is Nick from Smart Weight Loss Online. Today we're going to talk about how to start a smart weight loss plan in less than 15 minutes and how to track your first meal. I just want to thank you for watching this video and taking the time out of your day. I know people who need to lose weight typically don't have a whole lot of time, so I do appreciate that. Today we're going to be covering setting a target weight goal, creating a meal plan, and tracking your first meal, all in the time it takes to make a grilled cheese sandwich, which is about 15 minutes, if you didn't know. Why am I making this video? This video is for people who are like me. Who am I? I'm a person who struggled with his weight his whole life. Don't get me wrong, had a lot of success in losing weight through tons of different methods, and I've also had some pretty bad failures and kept the weight on for a long time as well. Why do I think Weight Watchers is the easiest way to kickstart smart weight loss? I think it's the easiest way to implement the SMART method. What is the SMART method? SMART is an acronym. It's S.M.A.R.T, which stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. So let's get right into it. Specific, you set an exact target weight. Of course, it would be your doctor's recommended weight. Measurable, this would include precise amounts, dates, and so on in your goals, so you can measure the degree of your success day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. Attainable, make sure that it's possible to achieve the goals you set in a healthy way. What does that mean? So you're not going to lose 30 pounds in a month because you're starving yourself, or you're throwing up, or you're taking some supplement that's doing permanent damage to your body. Relevant. Smart weight loss is relevant in the sense that you're going to be eating foods that you like, foods that you're familiar with. You're just going to know how to eat them, when to eat them, how much to eat. So it's not going to be some crazy crash diet that's telling you to eat cardboard to lose weight. Last is time-bound. When you're working on a deadline, your sense of urgency increases and achievement will come much quicker. So that's the SMART weight loss method. Why do I recommend it? Why am I doing it myself? It works. 75% of the people who use it for more than 30 days lose weight. It's a pretty bold statement. Here's my disclaimer. You're not going to lose a massive amount of weight overnight. Weight loss can and will be difficult, especially in the first 30 days. You are going to have to make time for meal planning, preparation, and tracking. Once you get into the routine, you will be able to lose weight faster. Yeah, it's absolutely true. All of the information I share can be found and proven freely on the internet. You don't need to buy anything to make it work for you. What can you expect in the description at the bottom of this video? All right, you can expect a written step-by-step self-paced guide to this video. So in case I go too fast, you didn't follow or hear something I said, you can go back and just read it at your own pace. Number 2, you can see an affiliate link to Weight Watchers with an introductory discount. Number 3, an affiliate link to Smart Weight Scale that I use at home every day for under 20 bucks. A link to my blog, and last, a link to subscribe to the 30-day Smart Weight Loss Challenge, which I'll talk about at the very end of the video. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get started. Go to my blog, which is smartweightlossonline.com/resources, and you're going to scroll down to my most recommended and click on Weight Watchers. So I'm already a member, but I'm going to sign up as if brand new, just to show you how to do it. Okay, so when you go to weightwatchers.com, you're going to, in the upper right-hand corner, it'll say login. You're going to scroll to the bottom and click sign up. It'll ask you for your zip code. Go ahead and put it in, and then you scroll down to Online Plus, There are three different plans that they offer: Online Plus, Meetings, and Personal Coaching. Personal coaching is the one that includes everything, and it's really awesome for certain people. If you have the money and you really feel like you can benefit from it, go ahead and do it. Personally, I recommend Online Plus because I'm a computer guy. I'm a tech guy. You know, I don't really benefit from the personal coaching as much. I just want to be able to track my food and get some recipes and stuff. So I recommend clicking Online Plus. Once you click that, you're going to get two options. One, to purchase 3 months, or to do the monthly. I just recommend doing the monthly. Go ahead and click select. So it's going to ask you for your basic demographic info: first name, last name, height in feet. I'm 5 feet, 10 inches. Right now I weigh 225 pounds. And so you're going to have to put your weight in there. If you don't know your weight, don't worry. You can weigh yourself later, and you can change it very easily once you're signed up. So don't worry. Birth date, go ahead and put your birth date in. Let's see. Okay, male or female. And then, do you have an active medical diagnosis of bulimia nervosa? So Weight Watchers believes that if you have bulimia, that you should be under the supervision of a doctor when you're dieting or when you're trying to lose weight. And I understand completely because, bulimia is a serious eating disorder. So if you do have that, just talk to your doctor first before you go ahead and continue. If not, click no and then click continue. Go ahead and set up a username. And a password. Pick a payment type. Enter your credit card number. Expiration date. First name on card. Billing address. With your phone number and email as well. Check terms, accept, and then click complete sign up. It'll process the payment, and congratulations, you are now a member of Weight Watchers, and you started your S.M.A.R.T weight loss online program. Next, click Get Started. Okay, so they're going to kind of give you a little introductory, and you can go ahead and read these things, but where I want to focus on next is putting your target weight. So click Next. We'll talk about this later. Next. Next again. All right, so my doctor recommended that my target weight be between 160 pounds and 170 pounds. So I'll go ahead and put 165 pounds, and I'll click confirm. Now you can enter your target weight, and if you don't know it, that's fine. If you can see a doctor and get a recommended weight, that's great. If not, I'll put a link at the bottom of the description, which will give you some websites that kind of help you find what your target weight should be. There really is no absolute number to it. It's kind of an estimate anyways. Okay, next, Weight Watchers is going to ask you to set your weigh-in date. They want you to weigh yourself once a week. I think that's not as effective. I think you need to weigh yourself once every morning, so you can get a better feedback of if you're doing it right or doing it wrong. But for this purpose, I'll go ahead and pick Friday. That's the day before my cheat day, so I like to weigh in. Usually on my cheat day, I'll gain like a pound and a half, maybe even 2 pounds. And then when I'm losing weight, I normally lose like about a pound and a half a day. Of course, in this program, they don't recommend losing more than 2 pounds a week. I think that's for like legal stuff and medical stuff, but whatever. Okay, click Get Started. So we signed up, we set the target weight goal. Now we have two more things to do. We have to create a meal plan and then track the first meal. So for creating the meal plan, we're going to hover over the navigation bar where it says My Plan, and then we're going to click on My Foods and Recipes. A pop-up named Plan Manager will come up, and this is going to be like your main window where you do pretty much everything in Weight Watchers. All right, in the beginning, you're going to get a lot of these like little pop-ups, and go ahead and read them, take the advice, and then after a while, you can disable that. Okay. So I'll close this, and we're going to work on our meal plan. So I want you to go to the left where it says Find and Explore with the magnifying glass, and I want you to click that button. All right, so it's going to lay out 5 categories, and everybody has a different way of finding the food that they want to eat. Some people like brands, other people like just specific types of food. Some people don't like to prepare food at all or cook, so they just focus on restaurants. Other people are looking for recipes, or some people just want something really quick because they have no time. You need to explore each one of these categories and kind of get a feel for what works for you. It's really easy to use. You just invest a little bit of time into it. But for this purpose, we're going to go ahead and do something fast. So let's go to, and familiar. So let's go to restaurants. So let's say I wanted to plan lunch. I would click restaurant name, and then I would click T for Taco Bell, and then I would click on the Taco Bell link. And so it's going to give you everything that's on the menu, and it's going to tell you how many points go with each individual item. So what I like to do is I like to sort it by clicking up here, and then you're going to get the zeros first, and it'll go up from there. And the cool thing about doing that is that you're going to see what are the kind of freebies or the gimmies where you can eat and not really worry about gaining weight or whatever. So some of the fire sauce, the hot and the mild, the different sauces, and then you can see the ones you have like some salsa, side of guacamole. So those things are kind of awesome to eat, and they're really low in points. So go ahead and scroll down and then find something you like. In this case, I like the fresco chicken soft taco, so I'll favorite it by clicking on the star, and it's going to save it to a favorites. And then later on, when I'm trying to track the food that I ate, it'll come up faster and easier. So that's really helpful. So I think I'll eat 2 fresco chicken tacos, and then maybe I'll look for like a side of something. Okay, cool. Pintos and cheese. That's like my favorite thing from Taco Bell. So I'll go ahead and favorite that as well. So it's 4 points plus I got, let's say if I eat 2 tacos, and looking at like 10 to 12 points or whatever. Seems pretty reasonable since I have a daily budget of 47 points. Now I'll cover the point system really quickly. Every day, depending on your goals and your weight and your height, you're going to get a specific amount of points. It's a budget, so you can spend a certain amount of points every day, and then you have a kind of like a splurge or a cheat day remaining amount of points where you can kind of eat more. So I have 47. For you, it might be different. And as you lose weight, the points might change. So don't really worry about it too much. Just remember you don't want to eat over that. And then if you can find nutritious foods that are low points, you can lose weight faster while still being healthy. So a lot of the vegetarian foods are really going to help you to lose a lot of weight fast. And we'll talk more about that in future blog posts, videos, podcasts, all that. So I picked 2 things that I really like from Taco Bell. So the meal plan is in place. Then I would go to Taco Bell, eat the things that I wanted, and then so we'll move on to the next thing. After I ate the food, I would track my meals. So in the upper left, you're going to see where it says Points Plus Tracker. I want you to go ahead and click that, and then you're going to add the food you ate. So I'll start with the morning. In the morning, I had a buttered coffee. So I'll just click Add Food, and then I'll type in buttered coffee. But I already know that they don't have buttered coffee in here. So if in that case, what you do is you go to the recipe builder here on the left to build a specific recipe so you can easily add it later. So you click the recipe builder, you give it a title for your recipe, buttered coffee. Oops. All right. then you make a simple short description. So I would say small sliver of butter blended with black coffee. Perfect. And then you can add each ingredient one by one. So I'll start with black coffee. And you click go, you're gonna get a pop-up, and then it's gonna find, you're gonna find which coffee you drink. So in this case, I just had a black coffee with no sugar, and it was 8 ounces. So I click it, it's gonna say, okay, select an amount. How much is needed for the recipe? Amount 1, the measurement is ounces, so I'll put 8 fluid ounces. And then I'll add that to recipe, and I'll go to the butter. Of course, this is not gonna be 0. Butter, it's fattening if you eat a lot of it. All right, so I just had regular butter, and it was about a tablespoon. So I go ahead and click that, and that counts for 3 points. So I had 1 tablespoon, which equals 3 points. Okay, add to recipe. Scroll down a little bit and save. It asks you if you want to upload an image. In this case, I don't. Now you're going to get a little summary of your recipe, the ingredients, the points, and you also have the opportunity to go ahead and add it to the tracker. So you select the meal time. Did you have it in the morning? Did you have it afternoon, evening? Okay, so I had it in the morning, and today's 28th, and I had 1 portion. I click add to tracker. So it just got added, and you can see that the daily used went to 3, and now I have 44 remaining. So I'll go back to the points plus tracker, and in the morning you're going to see I have 1 serving of buttered coffee. Now, I recommend planning at least 1 meal in advance, which is going to help you a lot to avoid getting really, really hungry and making a bad choice. Okay? So here under the favorites, I can add the Taco Bell Fresco chicken, which is what I want to have for lunch. And so, okay, it's 1 portion. But I actually want to do 2 tacos. So I'll put 2. That's a 7-point deal. Then I'll go to midday, which means lunch. Click add to tracker. So I got my 2 Taco Bell Fresco chicken soft tacos, and I want to get a Taco Bell Pintos and cheese as well. I love that. And I'll just do 1, and that'll be at midday as well. So now I just tracked, I tracked the meal that I had in the morning, which I already actually ate, and then I created a plan for lunch. So, it's good to plan ahead. If you can plan the whole week in advance, it's even better. A couple reasons. 1, you're going to pick better foods because you put some thought into it. So you'll probably lose more weight. 2, you'll be able to save money because you can buy food in bulk, especially if you're cooking. And 3, you'll save time in meal preparation. So it's a good deal to plan ahead, but don't get yourself overwhelmed. Just start with 1 meal in advance and then build yourself up as you get used to it. So yeah, that's all 4 things we needed to get started with the SMART weight loss plan. I congratulate you for making it through the video. If you like this video, please subscribe and like it as well. I invite you to the 30-day weight loss challenge. Now, in the first 30 days, it's really, really hard to be on a diet. You might feel hungry, you might feel moody, you might feel tired. There's just a lot of things that you got to get used to. So most people drop out in the first 30 days. What I can offer you is if you sign up, I'll send you a 60-second video, something really motivational in it, and a really good tip to kind of just remind you that you're on a plan and to stick to it. And I just want to thank you again for watching the video. Please subscribe, share, and have a great day. See you.